Welcome back to another Redstone video, everybody. This is Scotty, and today we're going to make a Nether Tree farm. As with the new Nether update, we have lots of new trees. We have the red trees and the blue trees. And the red trees grow in many different shapes and sizes, and so do the blue trees. Primarily, they are 1 block wide, but occasionally you do get the mega trees. And that makes it hard to harvest. As you see here, they will come out up to 4 blocks on each side of the center stump. And to make things a little bit more difficult, let's head over here. They like to replace blocks when they grow, mainly transparent blocks. So if we place a mushroom down and we make it grow, that repeater was replaced. Same thing, let's go ahead and do it here. And so is the torch. They will not break solid blocks, but pretty much trying to get redstone in and out is a challenge. But you could make your own tree stump here if you wanted. As you see, all of these trees grow different ways. Here we have slime blocks and honey blocks. Those do not get replaced. And that is a good thing since those are not replaced. And the new target blocks are not replaced. Pretty much any solid block isn't replaced. Okay, let's go ahead and put a piston here. So pistons are also not solid blocks. And they are replaced with the tree when it grows. Let's go ahead and head on over here. So here is the basic shape of what you will get when they grow. And anything inside this area will be replaced. As you see, the trees will grow into a 3x3 area. But they will not replace droppers, dispensers, observers. So we do have hope. And here is a working answer to that. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on and show you what it does. So we turn it on, we start getting dispensing bone meal here. We have a row of observers heading out here. Down here is an observer clock to trigger the dispenser. So when the tree grows, this observer here will see it, triggering the signal to push it forward. So we come down here, the redstone will come down here to this pulse extender, which will send this piston up, triggering 1 pulse to the pistons behind here, as well as pushing this observer away. Let's go ahead and break this open so you can see what it is. So we have our solid block in the front. Then we're alternating slime and honey all the way up. Let's go ahead and cover this up. And then on this side, we also have one. This wants to deal with the 3 wide trees to push it out of the way, so we can keep putting stuff in there. So there we go. As soon as the mushroom is placed, it grows. So if you stand down here, aim at the target, and just keep holding your click button down, it will keep placing trees over and over. Now again, that doesn't have to be a target block. It can be whatever you want, as long as it is a solid block. Now when you first start this, you will want to come out here and delete these extra blocks to make sure you have a full row for this to operate correctly. And once you're like this, it should run fine. Occasionally they do grow taller, but I feel this is about the right height for it to get the most out of it. And there's a 3 wide tree. Now let's turn this off first. So what it does with the 3 wide trees, it pushes them over here, this way. Then here this will push them up. Over from here to this one, and then this one will send them this way into the tree line. So you will get an extra row occasionally, but the 3 wide trees are rare. I mean, over time you might get some, but not really. Over here, we have a kill switch, so as soon as it's filled, it will turn off the dispenser. You could build this tower up higher if you really wanted to, but that is up to you for mining height. Another thing, you could technically automate this by bone mailing the ground, but we'll do this by hand, and you'll see a mushroom is approximately every 8 to 10 tries. There was one, and there's another one. So, I mean, you can automate this, but for now, it's pretty much more efficient doing it by hand. Now if we go ahead and delete this block, this also works for the red mushrooms. All you have to do is just replace the bottom block. As you see, the red ones also grow 3 wide, and it handles those without a problem. Let's go ahead and turn this off and get rid of that mushroom. As you see here, we finally got enough for it to start pushing these up. Well, that's interesting. That one actually grew a little bit wider. And we're missing a block there. So this is concerning. It probably replaced my piston. It did. Well, there's a first time for everything, and we need to modify this. Yep, it actually did break it in here. So I'm going to bring these back to where it belongs. Well, we need to accommodate for that super big tree that it grows at random. And that is actually my fault, because I knew they grew this big. As you see here, we are missing the one block. So I mean, it still would have worked. We just wouldn't have got that one row. To fix this, we need to move this entire row back by 1. Let's go ahead and do that right now. There we go. That should fix it. Let's go ahead and turn it back on and see if it still works. Okay. Yep, it looks like everything worked fine. Let's go ahead and plan another one. Yep. It looks to be working fine. I don't see anything in there that's getting stuck. Yeah, it looks like we're all the way up to the top where it should be. Yeah, we're still within our 12 block push limit. So we should be fine. Okay, so again, I guess we have to make sure we account for the super big mushroom that grows. And as I said, I actually knew this thing grew, because that's the one that I marked out over here. So from the stem, it grows 4 blocks each direction. And that's how I marked this one over here. And again, these things will replace any non-solid block. So this thing should work fine now. Well, there you have it. A way to harvest the stems from these trees with little effort. I mean, like I said, we can automate that, but I'm not going to do that in this video because it's just as easy as holding the click button. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.